Welcome back, folks. I will leave this for a minute. This is a Philips Grundig deck, which is a Philips badged as a Grundig. This came from Jay, from Jay's Vintage Junk, because I asked for it because I've never done one. He told me he was not going to bother with it, and would I like it, so I got it. And the centre spindles just fell out. And I've just heard my gate. Which means I'm either going to be disturbed or it's my neighbour. Right. My neighbour. Anyway, basically, what we're looking at here, this hasn't got a deck for it yet, but I'm planning on sorting something out about that, because what we've got here, it looks like a bit of a shitter, to be honest, but you know me for turning things around. This is a Costa Brandes ITT radio tabletop radiogram. I got this from Jay over at Jay's Vintage Junk. It does have a power lead, which is good to see. There's a piece of metal there, I don't know whether that belongs to it. Probably, I don't know. There again, maybe not, I do not know. All the knobs are off the front, but they're all here. This is actually an FM tuner, it's not AM. This is actually an FM tuner. So this is basically a stripped down and refurb job. There's a bit on the sort of like, it's a bit on the other side of not right. But you know, it's going to take a bit to sort this out. But it's complete. The amplifiers are in here. How many knobs have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 knobs. So how many knobs have we got? Let me just look at this phone, because sorry about what? Let me just. Let's go to WhatsApp. Yeah. Don't know what she's sorry for, so never mind. Anyway, so we need to find the knobs. We've got the power supply up here. We need to find knobs, and we need 8 of them. And they all need a good wash by the look of that one. Right, so what under it's 2. He did say they were all here, so he did say they were all here, but we don't know this, but we'll find out. And that's a short one, that must be. Why is that one short? Either, oh, it's not short, there's no knob there, it's just a cap. And that's the knob. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I don't know whether they're all here. I hope they are, because they're going to be a bastard getting hold of them. 6. And with 2 missing. With 2 knobs short, which is a shame. Let's just shake upside down. Yeah. Yeah, we're 2 knobs. Yeah, we're 2 knobs short. That's not a problem. I mean, I might be able to saw some, but you know, if anything, there's 2 amps in here. That's the FM tuner there. That'll be the FM tuner, or the FM radio. The tuner's a bit further on. The tuner module. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to connect it up and see what it actually does. I mean, I might find some knobs somewhere, but I want to see what it actually does. I mean, so basically it's FM radio. It's basically FM, it's nothing fancy. But there again, this is actually all wiring. Do you know, I wouldn't be surprised if this fucking thing actually works. I wouldn't be at all surprised if this fucking thing actually fires up. Right, that's where the turntable will connect. We don't have to worry about that. That's the input for the turntable. Let's put a couple of knobs on the front. But this, that's the on off. We want one on the volume. That'll do. We want one on the on off. We'll leave the on off. We'll leave that on. But one on the selector so we can select the different modes. That sounds a bit flaky, but still, we'll see what we can do with it. Tuner. So we can tuner so we can turn. There we go. That comes off. That comes off. That's it. Right. So that's the tuner. Normal, low, so we'll turn that to normal. And that comes off and all. Find one that doesn't turn. Normal. Balance. Put one on the balance. Balance in the middle. I don't know. Right, bass and treble. I mean, I'll be able to find a set of these knobs, I dare say. It's got to be all pulled apart, this, and done. But I'd say it goes on that way. Right, so what we'll do, we'll get our trusty connector. I'm not going to bring it up on a variac, I don't see the point. It's just solid state if there's a short. Let's plug a couple of speakers in. Yeah, speakers. Because I might even be able to take the FM module out of this and use it in something else. But I want to see what's, need to make an assessment of what's actually working and what isn't. Well, I heard a crackle through that fucking speaker, I'm sure I did, so some sign of fucking life in there by the sound of that, but we'll find out whether or not. But there again, you know, worst case scenario, there's 2 fucking amps in here. So if I have to scrap it and just use the amps, that's no problem. I mean, those amps probably, you know, probably about 4 or 5 watts each. Yeah, I heard a pop through that speaker as well. Like a little crackle, so this must have been on at some point recently. Even though it's got incredibly good capacitors. Right. Right, well, let's just go for it, folks. You know what they say. In for a penny, in for a pound. We're on. Well, the dial's lit up. Let's go to gram. Well, that's there. That other one isn't. Have a look at the radio.
If anybody thought that this was going to be a walk in the park. Okay, thank you, Simon. Simon Hart, Conservative. The Brexit pressure to leave means leave, because I think you do think we can just walk away.
Let's just say, let's turn up the, where's the balance? Because we're getting something through. There we are. Right. Get that rid of that shit. Well, actually, folks, to all intents and purposes, this actually works. So that's encouraging. It's a stereo radio as well. There's a light there telling you the mains is on. Let's pull this crap off because I need to put, that's only double-sided tape. These are all to be cleaned and re-double-sided taped on or glued on. I'll glue that back on. But it goes to 102. It's Itt Kb. And it actually does work. So that let's turn the volume. Let's turn the volume down. We're a bit on the crackly side. Treble. Bass. That's the bass full up. Let's pull that knob off. Right, so basically, yeah, I could do something really cool with this. Knobs are all a bit crackly, but there again. Both channels work.
As the EU have done, a free trade agreement, which we could still find heads of terms on before March, which would then set a relationship on trading terms between the EU and the UK.
Okay.
I need to plug something into
Can I
there.
just let the MP come back because he's pulling lots of faces, and you're right, making notes while he's speaking as well. So you just.
But to be honest,
I'm going to be really polite as well.
we'll just plug this lead into the back of here.
Remain conspiracy lurking behind all of this. I think that's nonsense, and a number of people involved in this are as dedicated to Brexit as anybody else. So I find it ironic that one of our ways of expressing our dislike of an unelected European institution with its own rules is to join another one, the WTO. With its own wrong. But I do you know why I think John's wrong? And it's as simple as this. It's a great idea, it sounds good, but it won't pass with a parliamentary majority. Therefore...
I think it'll still work, and actually I think Parliament will come around.
First time buyer. To help make it happen for you.
I want to find out if the stereo indicator works.
The first time buyers.
It's probably not even in there. But
What do you think he should say to Sharon today when they are hosting his radio programme? Let me know.
What we've seen is that in a response to a lot of those kind of terrorist incidents back in 2015, a lot of the UK holiday market were turned off three big destinations, Tunisia, Turkey and Egypt. And instead what they did is they went much more to Spain and to Greece, a little bit to Portugal. This year, people have turned back because they found that those Spain would.
right. Well, that is actually working, folks. That is actually working, and there's no hum on it whatsoever, so I'm not even doing any capacitors in this. I'm not messing with this at all. I'm going to leave it and see how even the heat sinks on there, they're not red hot. You know, they're nice and cool. I think this one's a bit warmer than... No, they're about the same. But I'm not going to mess with them. I'm going to just take them out and do a quick go over. I'm going to do something with this. I mean, I don't know what. Because I don't know how it will respond. Let me just get a bit of a... Let's get another part of the cloth and try the front. See, it's got nicotine on the front, you see, and that's what spoils it. But might get that off. Might all clean off. But I think if I can find some knobs all the writing's on the front that should be there. That's good. So all the writing's on the front. This front here will clean up. This dial. Let's see if the dial will clean up. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. That'll clean up. Yeah, that'll clean up. Let's try the other side. I'm just trying to clean a piece of it so I can see the difference. Yeah. Yeah, that'll clean up. It'll all come up well, that. So I just need to find some knobs of that length. Let's pull all these back off. Well, actually, I'll throw them in there. The ones that are off. Chuck them in there. So basically, this is going to be another project for me to do. I've got a feeling it's going to work out. The cabinet itself is not bad. We're missing a record deck, but I'm pretty sure I can sort something out there. Pretty sure I can find a record deck. I might nick the one out of that Van der Molen, because that Van der Molen, it's got a dodgy on-off, dodgy volume control, and I think the deck might be more worthy of going in here, so I might nick the deck out of that, but we'll see, because I'm short of a deck. I don't have a deck to fit this. The only other place I've got one is that Pi Black box, and I ain't got a cartridge carrier for that BSR that's in it, so and I've got no lid for this, but that doesn't matter, you know. But I think it'll yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for now, folks, but I think this will make an interesting one. You know, see what we can do about it. I mean, because technically it's working. It's all there apart from a couple of knobs are missing. And Jay might even have them. If he hasn't got them, then they were missing when he got it. Because he's very methodical about keeping things together usually. But so they were probably missing when he got it. But on the off chance, I will ask. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. That's just a highlight. I'm expecting to get the capacitors for the Dynatron either today or any day now. We'll get back on with that amp and get that lovely old Valve record player back together, because I want to use that. Definitely want to hear what that sounds like. And this one, yeah, I'm actually pleased at the fact that it actually does fire up. I thought it might. I mean, you know, yeah, that's quite pleasing. I think where this might have come from, the bottom of the deck when he took the when he took the deck out. What he's done, he probably unhooked this, unscrewed it there, unhooked it from there to get the pickup wires out, because some of them did have these covers on them, so that's probably where that's come from. But you know, it's all there. It's all there. It's all there. I'll catch you later, folks. Bye for now.